really believe that, then why are you trying to become a hero in the first place?
Alright, let's get the ball rolling! Someone's grubby little paws were itching for some easy cash. Bad enough to make a murder not one, but two of your classmates! Who was it?
Okay.
Wait, that's a big mystery!
Oh?
Not only does he lack a credible alibi for murder and/or body snatching.
I've got it, alright?
He was caught in flagrante wearing the cosplay in question. That's you, Yasuhiro Hagakure.
Sonia-san?
Wasn't me!
Oh, give it a rest! Yamada said your name with his last breath!
Son of a... So what? I was in La La Land the whole time, remember?
Shut your lie hole, murderer!
Dude, like you're one to judge!
Order, please. Much though it pains me to say so, further evidence has been uncovered. Highly suggestive items were found in your room. Together, these parts and blueprints speak for themselves. The soothsayer is without a doubt our murderer.
No, that's incorrect!
怖くない。だから君は卵だ。
またね、翔陽。
何の話ですか。
159だ。It can't be established beyond a reasonable doubt that he wrote those blueprints himself.
You have something to share?
Matter of fact, yes I do. This is the note Hagakure wrote me earlier today. Look closely, compare the handwriting.
喜んでんじゃねえ。あ、なんでだよ。爆豪はジーニストか。
私も頑張る。なんだか緊張してきちゃった。
They don't match up.
He likely changed styles to cover his tracks.
あららごめん。ちょっと待て待て。
九郎哲郎。
My writing's barely legible as it is. Something else. After killing Ishimaru.
ただいま。
お前だろボケ。緑谷君の陰謀。
The murderer almost certainly used the flatbed cart to move his body.
前世とかの話？
キャントストップトゥインクリング。撃たねえのかよ。
これは G である。
We can deduce as much from the blood on its wheels. But the Justice Robo costume doesn't bend at the waist, meaning Hagakure couldn't have operated the cart while wearing it.
I see. So Hagakure was indeed subdued and stuffed into the outfit as he maintains.
俺に勝負させろ。
Ergo not our culprit.
Naeki, bro, thanks! I owe you
Hit the
big!
regular Sam Spade! Ready?
Hold on a sec. What about the pic Celestia has of Justice Robo attacking Yamada?
Exactly. Hagakure couldn't very well have accomplished that unconscious.
You both raise a fine point. With photographic evidence, he's still our only plausible suspect.
Wait, don't shrug him off!
Yes, we're jumping the proverbial gun here. It behooves us to weigh all possibilities carefully. Too much is still in question.
Stranger.
That was just a...
If Hagakure's innocent, we've but one other choice. The only person who lacks an alibi for the time of the murders. And I'm afraid that's you, Kirigiri. You must be the perpetrator.
Why?
Especially Maki-Roll. I'm very happy right now.
Why are you doing this?
Fair assumption. But ask yourself whether, even with a flatbed cart, a girl of my size would be capable of moving Yamada.
Well, look how the size of an ogre would be!
Yeah, but the ogre was on the second floor at the time, wasn't she? What the fuck?
I will survive!
Only one person could have managed it. Consider the possibility that Yamada simply moved himself. As in, he walked up the stairs of his own volition.
But that would mean he would have been alive the entire time.
No, I'm afraid that doesn't make a lick of sense.
What precisely contradicts my theory?
The timing of the corpse announcement, for one. It was played at exactly the moment Yamada's body was found the first time, in the nurse's office.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't Yamada and Ishimaru found within moments of each other?
So...
He wanna pop out.
Monokuma cut corners by making an announcement that covered both discoveries.
I do not cut corners, young lady. Count 'em, one announcement per corpse, according to protocol.
Fine. Discounting their obvious change of position, nothing on either body indicated movement. Nor is Yamada a good enough actor to have played possum so convincingly.
I wanna rock out, call when I'm in town. What do you mean?
You're leaving something out!
By all means, what detail have I missed?
I don't want that nigga my IG just down his screen.
Pretty bitch, yeah, he know that I'm with this shit.
When we first found Yamada's body, his glasses were dripping with blood. It's an image that stayed with me. But when he turned up later in the art supply room, his glasses were clean. He must have wiped them off to see where he was going. That's the only explanation.
Where'd the blood come from in the first place, then?
It's simple.
What this spirit feels like.
God, why are you so dumb?
Because they're us!
There's an emergency stash in the nurse's office, presumably for transfusions. He'd have certainly had access.
Sounds like Tubby McFatass got kinda overzealous applying the realism rouge. Ha! What a rube!
Shut up! There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata!
And no one saw him while he was on the move.
Now that I consider it. While tracking down the bodies, Asahina and I noticed the art supply room was locked. That door can only be locked from the inside, so somebody had to be in there. All else being as you say, it must have been Yamada. He had probably just moved Ishimaru.
That's so creepy!
Indeed, and as it happens, I have hard evidence to back up Ogami's assumption. This scrap of paper was found in Ishimaru's hand. The rest, however, was stuffed into Yamada's unmentionables.
What were you doing in there?
Trouser vision?
I've always had that name ever since I was
Yes, whatever.
born! No, that's...
Thankfully, I didn't have to dig very deep.
Oh, that's just like the one I got, telling me to go to the game room.
Almost, but not quite.
It's not me! It's not me! Shut up! Leave me alone! I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Because this cryptic note led Ishimaru to an untimely demise, knowing it'd be used as evidence against him. Yamada hid it where he assumed no one would find it.
In his tiny whities!
Wait, the hammers, though. If we go by the order, Celestia and Yamada got conked, then Yamada got killed, followed by Ishimaru, right?
I'm starting to think the murderer numbered the hammers to mislead us. We now know Yamada wasn't actually killed until after Ishimaru. So the numbers don't really have anything to do with the order in which they were used.
Sure, that makes sense.
All right, then which hammer had the honor of dealing the fatal blow to Yamada?
The one hanging on the wall. It looked like somebody had washed it. I'm betting that's our final weapon. Call it Justice Hammer 5. Clearly, Yamada wasn't just an unfortunate victim in all this. He moved Ishimaru's body, so at the very least he was an accomplice. But accomplices don't graduate, do they? No. I think the real murderer conned Yamada into helping and then double-crossed him.
The one behind it all. Discord, I'm loving up the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon.
I've taken a picture of me.
Okay, time's up, jurors. Justice be damned. The fat lady's in full voice. Who's the doity double dealer what persuaded our favorite basement dweller to help Moira the ex-hall monitor? Only to moisturelessly ice the blubber butt once he'd outlived his usefulness.
forward when we came in here. How are we supposed to figure it out now?
Yep, sucks when you got nothing else to go on.
Come now, the murderer must have slipped up somewhere.
We're dealing with a formidable strategist. Something tells me they dotted every I.
Taking a picture.
Then maybe it's not Hagakure. So let's not forget she without an alibi.
So what, our gooses are cooked? It's... Just game over for all of us?
All but one of us if we're wrong.
I've gotta think. There has to be something. Go back. Look at every detail. Consider every angle. Remember.
We're going to die. Picked off one by one till there's no one. Exactly like they were.
Wait, Celestia. You said something in the nurse's office earlier this afternoon when we found Yamada's body. Can you please repeat it?
Well, let me think. What was it? I believe something like we'll be picked off one by one. Exactly like they were, if my memory serves. Ibuki Miata!
Oh, stranger.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh at that. You must be a hardcore loser.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. You were in a panic, I know. We all were. No one could blame you for talking out of your head like that. But they? At that point, you shouldn't have known Ishimaru was dead.
Speaking of things set in a panic, try to think clearly, Naegi darling.
You so clumsy, girl!
You forgive yourself right away! Police? What about this photo?
Easy. It's not a snapshot of Yamada being attacked by Justice Robo at all.
No.
Look close. It's of him carrying an unconscious Hagakure.
Whatever did I do to make you want to paint me as the villain in all this?
Because even for a feeble-minded jackass, you couldn't be more sorely mistaken!
Celestia, what's gotten into you?
No, you're the only answer that ties up all the loose ends.
Are you deaf as you are thick?
That collective of psychos that think all humans are criminals until proven innocent? Yamada invoked the killer's friggin' name as he drew his final breath.
Why must you make it so difficult?
Damn it! Yasuhiro Hagakure is the murderer!
I'm sorry. And you almost pulled off the perfect crime.
Shut up! You know nothing, you hear me? Nothing!
The only thing we really don't know is your real name!
You accuse me of sharing a ludicrous name like Yasuhiro with that troll! I should throttle you!
Fine, let's say I'm wrong! All you gotta do is tell us who you are!
Gladly, but I expect you to give me your full undivided attention! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg! Unless you've got proof otherwise, you can crawl back into the reeking cesspool from whence you came!
I got plenty of proof! Our digital notebooks are programmed to display our full names when we power them on. I'd like to see yours. The jig is up, and you've lost.
You've lost. Dear oh dear. That string of words takes me back. Haven't heard them in a while. Roll the dice, and like that it's over.
Is that a confession? You admit to killing them both?
Honesty, refreshing for a change.
What purpose would it serve to be a sore loser? The house does always have the advantage. Monokuma, sir, may we get this over with, please? I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
I only cut up the guys who get me going in the southern hemisphere if you catch my...
You got it, babe! Jurors, lock in your votes! Again! Congratulations! The sinister strategist behind this dubious double homicide is none other than Celestia Ludenberg, aka Taiko Yasuhiro!
Yasuhiro, I was right.
If only the disgusting tub of lard would have kept his pie hole shut. A damn shame. Mark my words, this is the last time I'll put my faith in another human being.
I see. So you stole Alter Ego from the locker room to spur him on?
Oh, yes.
You get me going in the southern hemisphere if you catch my drift. Oh, I mentioned my naughty bits how terribly, horribly unladylike of me.
Everybody roar! Murdering, 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 fire!
Worked like a charm. A simple matter when you know which buttons to push. I'm sorry, I took this in Ishimaru's room.
Yeah! I knew he had it in him! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
But I thought Alter Ego was programmed to shriek if either of us came within 5 feet.
Forgive me, I was extorted into pilfering it on his behalf. No, that's not true. The fact is he raised a hand to me and I surrendered.
You filthy barbarian! On top of coming between me and the reason for my existence, he dared manhandle a lady? By the flaming moons of hell, I will be his apocalypse!
We'll do it together. Give him everything he deserves.
What manner of woman does that to a man?
And after playing dead for you, what pray tell did Yamada think was next on his to-do list?
Stammer something to the effect of his having barely escaped with his life, or what have you. If pressed for details, you could always feign amnesia.
And Fat Ass actually went along with it?
As far as he was concerned, the plan was for me to kill one of you while he was being interrogated. I'd have a distraction, he'd have an alibi. He followed along like a loyal puppy till the bitter end, believing I'd hatched a plan by which we'd both graduate. Love leaves one vulnerable to all sorts of foolishness, I suppose.
So your back wasn't against the wall when you killed him? You were planning to do it from the beginning!
I was desperate. The plan is scarcely coherent unless the one who plays dead winds up dead in fact later on, or then what's the point?
Desperate. You out of everyone here?
No joke. What about living in harmony and making the best of things and all that
That
noise?
was bullshit! You idiots don't know the first thing about desperate! I'd have mowed down all of you to get out of this Roman holiday!
You see.
Anji! Arumi. Sasha Brush desu!
君はヒーローになれる。
The grandest of dreams was within my reach. A fairy tale castle, one fit for an empress, where I could recline in palatial comfort, be waited on hand and foot for the rest of my life. It's what I deserve. And the things I stooped to, everything but the shirt off my back was gambled away trying to make that dream a reality. Then Monokuma unveils his mountain of cash and all I could think was jackpot. So close I could almost taste it. Such a tragedy. Why must dreams tease us so mercilessly?
How can you be so calm about all this? For crap's sake, you're about to be executed! Aren't you terrified?
Oh, I imagine deep down I'm absolutely paralyzed with fear, but there again you have my talent. I'm so good at deceiving everyone else, deceiving myself is child's play. In a previous life, I'm sure I had to have been Marie Antoinette.
So you're, familiar with execution?
Best of luck, though I know it's hollow coming from me. Maybe dreams aren't so merciless. But no, now is a cruel time for epiphanies. Farewell, everyone. In another life, perhaps we'll meet again.
you, I could roast you, and then you'd love it. You text me I love you, and then I'd fucking toast you.